Up to now, we have factored a monomial from a polynomial. By contrast, in our next examples, the greatest common factor of the polynomial is a binomial. So for the first example, the greatest common binomial factor is x plus 5. So we will take out the whole parenthesis, the whole binomial factor x plus 5. What is left is x for the first term, and what is left for the second term after we took out this factor is 3. So we put plus 3. That means the result of factoring is always a product of two binomials, not a sum, not a difference, a product of two binomials. The second example can be done very similarly. The greatest common binomial factor is x minus 7. We take it out. Then what is left is x of the first factor plus 10y of the second term. Again, the answer is the product of two binomials. Next example. The greatest common factor is obviously y plus 1. Then what is left of the first term is 4x. Now, as to the second term, we already took the whole term out, so what is left is 1. Not 0 as some students put, but 1. Because if we consider this example more carefully, we always can put 1 here as a factor. We just usually don't put 1 there because it's obvious already that 1 multiplied by a binomial is still this binomial. But for our purposes, it's beneficial to see that when we put 1, as soon as we take out the binomial y plus 1 out, the factor that is left is still 1. So this is our final answer here. And for this example, I believe the original version does not have these parentheses. But if we look at this example in its original form, it's not obvious what is the greatest binomial factor, but things become much easier if we separate these two terms and put them in parentheses. Then the greatest common binomial factor becomes very visible, and we can take it out. And what is left of the first term is 7x squared, and what is left of the second term is just 1, similarly to the third example. And this is our final answer.